One of the most shocking scenes of 2013 in Nigeria was the all-out brawl that took place at the Rivers State House of Assembly on July 19. That day, the members of the House and some of their supporters turned the hallowed chambers into a fighting arena. Events of that day brought to fore a lingering crisis in Rivers State that pitched the elected executive governor of the state, Mr. Rotimi Chibuike Amechi, against the then Rivers State Commissioner of Police, Mr. Joseph Mbu.
The governor of a state is the chief security officer of a state. And section 215, which gives the police order in the 1999 constitution, makes a provision which is very clear and succinct. It's very clear and very succinct. It does not need any explanation. It's not ambiguous. That the governor of a state can give orders to the police, the CP of the state, insofar as it is for the CP to maintain law and order in that particular state.
An interpretation of this in the Constitution means that the police commissioner works alongside the governor, who is the chief security officer of the state, to maintain law and order in the state. As such, when both parties are working at cross purposes, it will be difficult to maintain law and order in the state. In the Rivers State crisis, the police commissioner was accused of acting with impunity in several of the actions he took against the governor and his perceived supporters.
He acted with impunity in some areas. I will say that Mbu, I can accuse him of selective execution of orders and judgments of court. In fact, he even acted in a way to kind of conflagrate what the position we had before now, where every day there was violence on the street. The Rumola, this thing is there, the township uprising was there, political rallies will be held, he will go there with his men, tear gas people, at times maim and kill. He's saying that he was acting.
Several human rights activists and legal scholars spoke out in condemnation of the actions of the Rivers State Commissioner of Police. Femi Falana, a senior advocate of Nigeria, has accused the police commissioner of infringing on the fundamental rights of the governor. He also accused the commissioner of subjecting an elected governor to psychological harassment and physical intimidation. In an editorial on the 15th of September 2013, This Day newspaper accused the Rivers State Police Command, saying it has consistently displayed a patent lack of respect for the office of the governor and proceeded to informally erect itself as an alternative center of power and sovereignty in the state. Several other groups, including the Human Rights Alliance and the Institute of Humanitarian Law, the Nigeria Labour Congress, the House of Representatives, and the Nigerian Senate all called for the redeployment of the police commissioner Mbu from Rivers State, but the federal government did not heed to these calls. When two elephants fight, the grass, they say, suffer. This was no doubt the case in Rivers State, as the impasse between the governor and the police commissioner has affected citizens of the state in more ways than one. On February 6, 2014, the Police Service Commission announced a nationwide redeployment of 13 commissioners of police. Mr. Joseph Mbu was affected as he was posted to the Federal Capital Territory as the new police commissioner. He was replaced by Mr. Johnson Ogunsaki. Impunity happens when some people feel that they are above the law. While in Rivers State, Mr. Joseph Mbu consistently acted as if he was above the law that he swore to protect. The Stop Impunity Nigeria campaign hopes that the federal government can promote a climate where the rights of every Nigerian is respected, and those who decide to impinge on this right are adequately checked and held accountable for their actions.
Stop Impunity Nigeria. Stop impunity now.